Welcome to For the Plot number 24. We're going to be going over some controversial things that have been coming up lately. Rocky's got a lot on his mind. I'm going to let him go ahead and start off with our question number one of the day.
What's um how should a guy or girl act after their relationship ends?
Mm, how should a guy or
Or
girl
girl.
act after a relationship ends? Um, well, I would say that that is up to them entirely, and there's nothing that I can do about it.
Yeah.
Because I mean that is different for everybody. Me, I'm gonna continue to do my own thing, and I'm gonna try to better myself with or without a person in my life. So realistically and real expectations for me, I'm gonna be back in the gym, probably even harder. I'm gonna actually dedicate myself to something since it's not going to somebody, and
But it's
chase
still
the money.
that would still be going towards her though, if you're trying to do better.
Not really. It's just you're so focused on someone, and then when you don't have that someone in your life, you have that extra time and dedication to dedicate it to something else.
Alright. What's your questions?
Oh, I didn't even have my phone up. Mine are more of like in the drama and questions that have been asked on social media. Um, do you think social media is a lifelong income, or do you use it just to set you up for the future?
I think it is only used to set you up in the future.
Yeah, I don't think there is no lifelong social media impact. Unless you're like
Lifelong.
Addison Ray or some shit like Charlie D'Amelio, just a
Well, yeah,
one hit wonder.
you gotta make like a huge impact to figure like to go your whole life doing social media, and I think you gotta use it as like an output to go and be like really famous in other ways, like in acting and modeling and stuff like that. But if you're not doing none of that and you're just like bullshit and just chilling on social media, just posting, and it's not a lifelong. Money can help towards the future, but you gotta like invest in other stuff like that if you're gonna make it lifelong.
And another thing I
Um,
think about with social media as well is like not even just the money part. It's like so the another question I had was, is it fair for people to put all the drama online and then get upset when people start talking about it? And I think that's kind of like unfair because I mean everybody's gonna have their opinion. It's just whether you want to
well,
hear it or not.
opinions are like assholes. Everybody has one.
That is very
So
true.
you put this shit out there and people are gonna have their opinion on it. That's why I try not to post too much of my life. I mean, y'all like it though. Every time I post like something I'm doing during the day or anything like that, it always just does good because y'all just enjoy it. Gets a lot of interaction, but I don't know. I don't like doing that too much because I don't want people, putting their input on shit that I don't care about their input with. Like anything I'm doing during the day or what I do and what decisions I make, I don't really care for anybody's input. It's not what I want.
I usually post and do whatever I want whenever I want. And some things do bother me, but I think it's more so just because it gives me something funny back to say. But I really kind of have to watch what I saw sometimes because it can really kind of get out of hand.
Yeah.
That's why he's banned on like 90% of the things he
Yeah,
has.
I'm banned. I get banned a lot because I tend to just not care at a lot of the rules and stuff when it comes to social media apps and all that shit, like Snapchat. Like I usually just don't care. I just post whatever, and that just gets me banned. But all right, next question: if problems weren't getting fixed during your relationship, do you leave them?
No. You leave the person or figure it out
No, that's
yourself.
what I just said. If problems weren't getting fixed
Oh,
during a
you leave them.
relationship,
I thought you
do
meant
you
like
leave
leave
them?
the problem.
Or do you leave them? Like,
Well, yeah, because that is a problem. I don't want no problems.
is there a number of how many times you'd stay and talk about
To
it and have that
tolerate
same
something,
talk and still tolerate the same problem because it never gets fixed?
I don't know. I mean, I tell you the same shit every day. I get tired of like the laundry and the dishes and shit. It's the same shit. I say it every
Sometimes.
day. It gets old.
Mind y'all, guys, the same my laundry and dishes no more.
It's
Ninety
besides the point.
percent
I'm
of
just
the time.
saying like it's the same shit every day. But I'm crazy for saying
I'm
something
talking
about
about
it.
relationship wise,
But that's the same shit.
but
You hear something over and over and over and over again,
yeah, but
but nothing's ever done.
let's say like you and a girl arguing and over the same thing, like over
Something that
multiple
y'all brought up
times.
in the past.
Yeah, and y'all argue over it again. It starts another argument, another like each month. Like there's just like she does the same thing or he does the same thing, whatever. But I think there's a certain point where
Walking
it
away.
not even just walking away. I think it just builds so much anger in you because that's like the person you love and like why are they still doing the same problem that you asked them to stop? And I mean
But that's where like I
I'm
feel like
guilty of this, by the way. I struggle to fix a lot of my problems whenever I'm being told something I'm doing wrong.
I think my biggest pet peeve is not a big pet peeve. I don't really know, but my biggest problem with relationships that are inconsistent, like arguing and shit like that, like it's best when to know to walk away, and if that person's gonna be yours at the end of the day, it's like they'll grow up with or without you. If they want you in their life, they'll come back to you.
That's a good question.
You're.
Do you think they'll come back and still do the same stuff or come back and
I mean, that's.
and it's up to them. If they're like if you honestly think they're working on themselves, do you think they'll still come back to you?
I think another big part of that is like the no contact thing. Like, just continue to be yourself. Do what you do. Better yourself. Don't contact them. Don't talk to them. It's vice versa. It's not good. It's not healthy. Um, it's just you need to grow out of those habits of having a person in your life and then realizing that you're good on your own because you've always been good on your own.
Yeah, but
I don't know.
that's
My,
hard.
my personal opinion, I would walk away. I would do my own thing. Later in life, obviously, if I find someone else, that's on me. If she finds someone else, that's on her. But at the end of the day, you can't be mad if you guys end up coming back together at 30 years old and get married and have kids. I mean, y'all are growing up. Y'all are learning, living and
30.
learning. It's besides the point. I'm saying that you live and you learn as you grow old. Like,
How do you get over someone you love? Not even just relationship, like friends and like family. Like get over them. Like they fucked you over, or y'all break up, or y'all aren't friends anymore. How do you get over someone that you love?
uh, I mean, no one can deny that it doesn't hurt, but at the same time, there's nothing you can do about it. So the only thing, sorry for the interruption. I don't think that's gonna stop. Who's here? Caleb's the only one here.
Just gonna ignore it. Hope they leave.
What was the question again?
How do you get over someone that you love?
Oh, the only thing you can do is continue to be yourself and try to better yourself. Because bettering yourself is a win-win situation. You get to forget about whatever the fuck was in the past, and you get to move on and become a better person and do more for yourself.
But what if being yourself got you in that situation of where you have to get over someone that you love because y'all aren't together anymore?
You're
But you're
relying
just-
on something that's
but
not
you're
real.
just being yourself.
You're relying on something that's not real. If you can't love yourself, you can't be in a relationship, and that's like fucking facts. I used to think that if I wasn't in a relationship, like I would be so torn apart, but like not being in a relationship was probably like the funnest, happiest time of my life. And now that I'm in a relationship,
what about now?
I'm just as happy. I'm fine. Like, yeah, we're both gonna fucking. I'd rather get it over now than have to get it over when I'm in my fucking
Get what over?
late 20s and 30s. Find someone that I could settle down with and enjoy. Like I enjoy being with her because she's fun. She's always happy. She's always in a good mood. Like there's nothing bad about it. But there is things that we both need to work on. But I'd rather go ahead and get it over now instead of worrying about it later.
Yeah.
You just have to be able to talk things out.
Is this saying the easiest way to get over someone is to get under someone else? Is that true? Is that a valid reason?
No, I don't think it is, but
Seen that shit on TikTok.
I've definitely done it, but I don't think it is because that post nut clarity got me every time. It's like, damn, I'm an asshole. But at the same time, who knows? They could be talking to like 10 different dudes.
Yeah, but I think, in my opinion, if they do go and go talk to all these dudes, and that's just what they wanted to do in the first place. Like, me, nah, I'm good. Like like Halloween's coming up, and I don't even want to go like party, and I don't even want to do that because had all these plans to go do that with Gigi for her, and now I don't even know what to do. I don't want to go out. I don't crave going to get attention from nobody. I really don't even want to be around people, especially like drinking. Like I'd rather just sit there and drink here at the house and just sit here, or give out candy to like the little kids in the neighborhood or something in front.
The neighborhood of 13 houses.
So someone will come by.
Shit, if the sidewalk's not flooded. Anywho,
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, that's.
I think
I don't
it's
care to
stupid.
do anything. I don't ever care to do
Me,
anything.
old me, would have been like, hell yeah, like, obviously, like, just go fuck another girl. But nah, I don't.
Well, I think you're kind of beating around the bush here. Nobody knows anything about that, and you're like, kind of hitting at it, trying to let people know, but not let people know. What's going on?
Oh.
You already said her name.
So, me and Gigi, we had, like, we broke up. And we each had, like, our own problems. And they were bad problems. And then some were, like, little tedious little problems that easily were fixable. We've been through a lot. Too much what we should have been through in a relationship, and we've also got past a lot of stuff. But I don't know. It's just weird because we did everything together. She practically lived with me. She's a good girl. She had her issues and I had mine, and yeah, no, we're not together no more. And that was like 2 days ago, so it's kind of like it's still new, and it's just I don't know. I've never really cared about a girl in a long time, like relationship wise, to like wanna fight for something. I think there's a point right now where I just gotta like just let shit be, and I can't just keep chasing after something that I don't know is still even there. Um, in my eyes, I think there's still like a spark between us, but other than that, I don't know what to do about everything. So I'm just gonna let shit be and don't contact them and see. I'm gonna see her reactions and not reactions, see her decisions and see what her mental's like and how she's fixing herself, and I'll do the same. But yeah, there's that to sum that up pretty much of what's going on. Is it okay for a guy to tell the girl what she can and can't wear?
I mean, to a certain
That's a good
extent.
question.
To a certain extent, I feel like that's fair.
I think it's fair to an extent, but at the same time, it's like I don't I don't think your girl should or would um already like disrespect you by wearing something that she knows like is something that she would probably wear if she was single going out or something. But I don't think.
And I get like the looking cute shit, like da 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 da. Like I don't care.
Yeah, and I like when like my girl would like dress up and stuff. I think it's like hot. I think
It's
it's sexy.
attractive. It looks good.
But
like
I think there's a certain extent. I haven't had that problem. Um, but like if I'd get like a try on haul or something, like what should what should she wear tonight? I'll just be like, if something's like too short or like it's a skirt or something that's really short, I'll just be like, wear some shorts under it. Like fuck it. Like hell yeah, it looks good as fuck. Just your panties gonna be hanging out if you bend over. So like, I want to wear some shorts or something under it so you ain't looking like nasty. So I think that's the only logical way to say that without sounding like a misogynist. Um,
yeah, I don't really care about anything else except like
I don't think it's a guy being like insecure. I think it's like a girl having like respect for herself in a certain way.
but not understanding like what we see it and view it as like.
Yeah, I think
Like I'm a guy. I know what a guy's looking for. Like I'm sorry, but if I see a girl wearing a short little skirt like that, I might look at that ass. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, not right now. Obviously, I'm not really tripping about it. But
There's nothing wrong with the guy looking at your girl, but like that's an approachable thing. Like if I was single or if I was single and I looked at a pretty girl and I just wanted to go talk to her because she had a nice ass, and you turn around, her face ain't shit. But like that's not the point. There's just that. But yeah, that's my take on that.
yeah, I'm not a fan of that. But you got to think about it too as well. Like, what's something a girl's ever told you you couldn't wear?
girls ever told me I couldn't wear.
Never in my life had someone tell me I can't wear something.
Oh, I have in a past relationship, not this one, but a past one. I've had gray sweatpants on with no underwear, and it was just like poking all through the pants. But
Well, I mean
other
that
than
makes
that,
that
that was
makes
pretty valid.
sense. I mean,
But
I don't know. It's no different than girls wearing no bras and shit, letting their titties hang
I
out.
like when yeah, but I don't like that. I think my girl should put like the pasty things on, like cover that, cause that's like the kind of trashy to me. I feel like if your titties are showing through your shirt, but cleavage, I don't have nothing, no problem with that. Nothing like that. As long as like your whole ass ain't hanging out, and titties ain't about to fall out your shirt without like at least it being protected, like knowing that's not going to if you like dance or something like that, or have fun, go out, and have fun and get a little drink. Because when you're drunk, you can't really be on point at all times. Like if you're going like dinner or something.
How many more questions do you have?
Or like 4 or 5.
Do you want to talk about this tea at the end? Ask the
Well,
normal questions first,
you
and
can
then.
ask yours.
Well, this one says, "What do you guys think about people being known for sleeping with friends and partners? Like, like basically how nobody was, or I guess there's like I'm not gonna make names because I like these people. There's nothing wrong with them, but like the people, especially the guys, like the guys, I feel like it's more guys than
But I say I'm
anything.
kind of known for sleeping with a lot of people in the friend group. I don't speak to
Yeah,
any of
but
them anymore.
you're not famous for that. Like people that blew up for being with these, we'll say girls for now. These dudes that blew up for being with these girls, or these girls that blew up for being with these dudes that are famous. Like, what do you think about them being known for sleeping with someone and then,
Like just known for that, nothing else.
well, they're known for that, and then now they're famous. Like, they're not famous, but they're making money on social
Who
media.
are you hinting at?
I'm not hinting at nobody. I'm just
The only
saying
thing
in
that came
general
to my head
because
was like like the Montana boy, dude.
Montana boys.
Yeah, the big swole when I was dating that one, the
Oh,
Chelsea. Or I don't know, whatever.
Kelsey Ballerini, not Kelsey Ballerini. What the
No,
fuck?
the
I know
MILF.
what you're talking about. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But anywho, no. I mean,
That's the only
they
thing.
were they were a thing before they started dating. I mean, they were doing well off. Um,
I think that
I don't
shit's
really
funny.
want to say names, but I can type it. Like some of them, like that's one.
Oh yeah.
But like shit like that, you know,
Speaking of that, I don't know I can say it.
like
Oh yeah, yeah. That,
all of it.
she was just on live. I don't know if y'all gonna catch this or not, but she was just on live talking about. I'm not gonna say her name, but she was just on live talking about. Yeah, I knew nothing about anybody. I didn't know R, not me, the other R, the boy R. I didn't know anything about him, all this stuff. I met him on this dating website, and she didn't know anybody. Uh, but see, that's the only person she knew apparently, and she didn't know nothing about the drama, nothing. And I was like, I'm seeing right through her bullshit so fast because it's like, shorty, like I was texting you right before you got in that relationship, and you knew everything. I know you knew everything because I posted that shit back then. I posted everything on Snapchat. I was a shit talker and in my TikTok, so yeah, I caught you in a lie there.
And then another thing I want to talk about is Gemma and Owen. They're officially broken up. They made a video and posted that on TikTok, which was kind of
but that
crazy
just
to me,
that
but I
whole thing
kind of
looked.
expected that.
I expected it just looked forced. Like
We're not trying to be haters, though.
yeah, I don't really care.
Yeah.
I think it's just it looked forced. Like all of it, like everything was so fast and like getting married or something. And I'm like, oh man, Jim's getting married. And she's,
Wait,
hell yeah.
what?
And then
I
aren't they
didn't see
like
all
getting
that
married or
shit.
supposed to get married or something?
I didn't see all that
I
shit.
don't know. And then they like everybody on the T page is like they faked their relationship or not faked it, faked their breakup or whatever. And I was like, maybe they did. That's just ew. Like how could you do that? But then it was probably real knowing some people. It probably was real. Um, but yeah, I think he has his own problems. She has her own problems. I know she has some problems, but she fixed them. But yeah, I know they both probably had their own problems. He definitely gives me like angry type vibes, and like I have my own anger problems too sometimes. But he gives me like a lot of angry vibes and all that. But she's just crazy in her own way. Like I don't know how to explain it.
I don't really have much to say on it. I don't really know.
Maybe we'll get him on the podcast and talk to him.
Yeah,
See what the scoop is. See what happened.
that'd
But
be pretty cool. And then Trayvon called me like literally like right after I saw or found out like the next day. Trayvon called me and starts asking for Gemma's ex boyfriend's number. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I don't know.
the Tampa boy ex boyfriend.
Yeah, the Tampa
Jax.
ex boyfriend, Jax. Good guy.
Yeah,
Anywho,
I
but
like
yeah.
Jax.
Next question.
Jax told me some crazy shit. Right when
Uh,
they broke up, I was like, holy fuck, like that's some actual like FBI crazy stuff.
yeah.
But all right, my next question: Do you believe in the puppy?
Puppy.
Do you believe in the puppy love stage at the beginning of a relationship? Like, do you think that's real, or do you think y'all are just the happiest at the beginning, or is it like actual just a puppy love stage and then y'all just grow out of it?
When I was younger, I used to have like puppy love, but I don't really believe in puppy love anymore.
I believe there was a lot different feeling back then of me when I first got into a relationship or started talking to my whatever. Um, but I think the feeling was just different because I was going from being single and like hoeing around and all that shit to like, damn, I kind of like this girl. Like she's cool as fuck, and I just see myself dating her, and I think that's the feeling is the puppy love feeling. But I don't think puppy love is a real true thing. I think it's y'all are just really happy in the beginning. Then y'all start to see like y'all's problems, and then you get through them. And you're still happy. Like you still be happy, but it gets too much for people. And yeah.
I feel like the puppy love stage can go one of two ways. Over time, it can be too much, or you might think this is how they're always going to be. So I don't know. Anywho, another thing that I really wanted to talk about was why the whole Tyler and Chloe the cowgirl stuff. I'm
Yeah.
so confused on. So apparently Tyler was talking to Chloe, and then WH. I don't want to say the name. Obviously, I don't know how she feels about this, but outed it to shit show, and then came live and said that Tyler wanted to eat her cooter or something.
No, Tyler wanted to eat. That was on the T page.
Chloe's.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I
And
don't
then
know. That shit's icky.
then apparently W and Tyler started following each other and talking again.
I doubt they ever even saw talk.
Yeah, I mean, I doubt
Real
that
life,
too,
I
but
doubt they like Tyler. I don't think is like the type that want to end on bad terms ever with someone. I don't think, and I don't think Whitney's over the whole situation. That or she's trying to milk it, one of the two. And the Chloe shit was just all that was a really. I just seen a live of her. And
that
her
was a
mom.
really last minute thing too. That kind of like surprised me. I didn't think that they would like be a thing, but
Yeah, but like I just seen like a live of her and her mom, and I was like, this shit's icky as fuck. Like her whole mom is like, yeah, I talked to him and all this shit. We had a long conversation, and she's like just there with it. She was kind of quiet, so
I feel like she was just talking though. Like any mom.
yeah, but like I don't want my mom on damn social media like that. Like she's like all up in. That's the problem with these damn social medias. Like girls these days, because they want their damn mamas in their business all day, every day, and especially in their relationship. I think a mom should know her place and stop trying to poke her nose in someone's relationship. I don't think that's
Poke her nose
I don't
in
think
Chloe's
that's fair for
cooter.
the guy because the guy can't be like disrespectful to his girlfriend's mother and be like, "Yo, I need, like, can you please just like get out of my relationship?" There's a respectful way to say it, but like, it's not gonna be like so genuine because like it's just messed up. Like, you can't really do anything about it. You can't disrespect your mom, whether y'all are good terms or bad terms. Like it's not. There's no reason to disrespect a girl's mom.
So, and another thing that kind of goes along with this whole group drama situation, something about Kirsten getting a cease and desist.
On who?
I have no idea.
I don't know. I've not.
Someone mentioned it, but I didn't understand how or why or when for what. You think W?
No, probably Trayvon.
Trayvon? Are they not friends right now?
I don't think so.
I have no idea. Honestly, they're like it's like every other day something's
I wouldn't
new.
think so. I think Kirsten's the new Whitney in that friendship, and Whitney and Trayvon are just still friends. I don't even think Bree is still friends with Trayvon. I don't know. That's just the vibe I get from everything I see. But
Yeah, I don't
other
know.
than that, that shit's just all dying out.
The
awesome.
last thing I have to say is, 2K saying about his girls or his girlfriend, whatever she was, baby mama is missing time with the baby because she's too busy doing other
Oh
shit.
yeah, she was going to like Turks and Caicos or something like that. And when it was her
Turks
time,
or church?
Turks.
Oh, I thought he
To go
said
like
church.
the beach.
I was like, okay, I mean, church is like not terrible. I mean, that's
Yeah.
cool. And
But I
then I
seen a
heard
live of him
Turks.
like freaking out and like going crazy on live and like, you could have been with your damn son and you just want to go to Turks and Caicos and all this shit. Like when it was her time to like have her son, I was like, yeah. Me personally, I'm like a newly born dad, like a newborn's dad. Like I want to be with that kid like every day, fuck every day.
Yeah.
But not going on trips and like missing private jets or whatever she did, and just hang out with your kid. Like that's just weird. It's all weird. I don't think she wants to be a mom. I think it was a big like clout munch thing. Like I don't.
She's eating it up.
I think that's the only thing she's liking about it.
She's
The
eating
whole
it up.
drama and like her having a baby involved is just crazy to me. I hope 2K gets full custody of that kid.
For sure.
He seems like the only genuine person that actually wants to spend time with that kid and cares about the kid, and he's doing everything in his power to. In my eyes, I've talked to him offline. He has an Airbnb out there for a while. Them shits ain't cheap. Um, I mean, y'all seen how much money he spent doing that, just trying to get over there. Like he's traveling across the country to go at least spend time with his kid. Why is it someone that is? Why is it that someone who is so mentally hurt can usually offer the best advice for someone in a relationship that is happy? In quotes, because every relationship they're not happy as they seem on social
I
media.
mean, not every
Sometimes.
relationship's the same, but they can relate to their own past and trauma and things that they did to fix something and things that they did to forget something. I don't know. I mean, I just
Or
feel like they've been through it.
I mean, they've been through it, or they're just so like mindful of everything that they've done, or yeah, like they've been through, and like how do I say this? Um, how's that someone?
They're older and wiser, or they're just wiser in general.
Or they just been in a whole different type of relationship, and they're able to give you the out of the box view of everything you're going through in your relationship. But yeah, that's a good question. Um, Once you lose trust in a relationship, is it possible to truly trust that person ever again?
Mm,
Like lose trust fully, and is it possible to rebuild that trust and trust them fully ever again?
mm, that's a tough one. I mean, it
Yeah,
depends. It
it's a hard one.
depends on how terms end and how you guys somehow get in contact again.
I think it's possible. I think
But it has to be perfect.
I think
Everything has to
it's
be perfect.
yeah. I think it takes a lot of time, not just a little bit. I think a lot of time and a lot of forgiveness and able to just look past it and look at their good parts and the good energy and all that good stuff. Not all the bad stuff. If you keep thinking about it, it's gonna like consume you every day, and it's just gonna make you unhappy and really just rip you apart. Anytime you think anything you think good, you're gonna think bad right after.
It's like
So it's not gonna. It's just gonna
I
tear a
think
relationship
a
apart.
big part of why I'm kind of like hesitant about it is because like we'll say all of my exes for instance, they're not terrible people, but when we were dating, we were young and when everybody made their mistakes and shit. But it's like,
Do you make fun of Down syndrome kids on Omegle?
what?
Do you make fun of disabled kids on Omegle?
What does this have to do with any of my exes?
Just wondering. They'll know what I'm talking about. Shit's fucking weird.
I'm out of the loop. Um, what I was getting at is like all of my exes before like have talked down on my name after we broke up, but when we were together, there was nothing but like smiles. Everybody was happy, this and that. But like it's like now I'm a piece of shit because we're not together, but I've done nothing but provide and try to be the best I ever could. Um, but again, like I feel like that's just a hurt thing. Like but it still gives nobody any right to be talking down on my name when I've done nothing but try to please you. So to answer your question, yes and no. Just depends on how mature a situation can be.
I think if it gets brought to social media, I don't think it's gonna ever bounce back fully at all. And if anything bad was getting brought to social media, but like I think if they like looked at the good in their relationship and everything, if it ends, and they're just thinking about all the good things and not focusing straight on just the bad parts, I think, and they want to bring it to social media a little bit. That I don't think it's gonna. I think it's able to reboot itself. I don't think it's gonna stop that relationship from ever happening or y'all being friends again or anything like that. I think it's all about
I'm talking
how
about
you
like
bring that information.
I'm talking about like before social media, like my girlfriends before social media. Bro, like how about when I blew up, one of my ex-girlfriends like posted a video like, yeah, I dated him and da da da. I was like,
Yeah, shit was
what
weird.
the fuck? I was like, this is
You know, my
weird, bro.
first ever ex has never posted anything. I've had 3 girlfriends my whole life. My first ever ex that nobody really knows about. Some of y'all will if y'all follow me from my hometown. Um, but my first ever ex has never brought anything to social media at all. Like never. I was also I treated her very good. Never had no problems. Um, when we were dating. But yeah, nobody knows who she is, what her name is, and yeah, good luck. But if y'all do end up finding her, don't post it. That would be weird. But yeah, that's actually surprising to me because then it goes to Hannah. That was my last online relationship, and that was too much for me. Never will do an online relationship again. That just ruins every part of it. And I gotta learn. I gotta learn that I've learned recently that me thinking that to stop having an online relationship is me not posting them at all. But I had to, I want to post them. Like I think we have certain pretty pictures together, but I just don't want to do it because I don't want the opinions brought onto it. But there's a time that I got to get over that part and want to post them. But
I don't give a fuck what nobody says. She cares more than I do, so I
yeah, but
just
that's the
don't say
problem
shit.
is I don't give a fuck attitude also, but other people will care about people's opinions, and that's just gonna hurt them. Um, when a girl oh, this is a good one. This is a good one. When a girl tells you to block a girl and you do it, no questions asked. Why is this so hard for them to do the same? All because she says he's just my friend. We're just friends.
Mm,
Why is it so hard?
I mean, luckily for me that this isn't happening in this relationship.
Yeah, but I'm saying
Previous relationships, it was such a big deal. Um, I never understood really why. I mean, I never got told really to block anyone. I've never had a girlfriend like that told me to block someone. They would hint at it, like that they didn't really like that I talked to somebody, but it's like,
yeah, but I think if a girl tells me I don't like you talking to her, I don't want you talking to her at all, like shit, I'll block her. I don't give a fuck.
no, I mean, I
She
don't
ain't worth
really
the fuck
care
with me.
neither. I don't need nobody in my life, but again, like now I think is the biggest part of my life is because having these little girlfriends that are also doing social media and stuff like I'm still friends with them. Like I'm not gonna let
Yeah,
my like just because they're pretty and just because they have a following doesn't mean I want to be with someone.
I've literally
Like
unfollowed almost every girl on Instagram.
I mean I could still unfollow everybody else. I just don't care. Like it's
Yeah, but there's not one girl on my Instagram that I follow that I've hooked up with.
I don't think me either.
And yeah, that's
You literally don't follow any girls though.
I don't think I follow any girls. I follow like I think maybe like 2 or 3, 4, but they're like my mom and shit like that.
Is there a reason for that?
I just don't want to deal with girls. I don't want to see their shit on my feed. Like why would I? I'm dating her, and so why would I want to see another girl on my feed? I don't care to see another girl on my feed, nor her content. Don't care to see none of that shit. Any OnlyFans promos, because back before I was following a bunch of OnlyFans girls and getting all that shit, and I would just like it would like just tease me. It's just like do I like want to pursue and something like that or like keep this? Like I want to obviously keep this, but why would I even follow that? So now just unfollow that, unfollow all these girls, unfollow any girl I've hooked up with, because at an ending point it is disrespectful to you know keep looking at them and be active on their Instagram and shit like that. So I just unfollowed all those girls, any girl I've hooked up with, and I unfollowed just any girl. I just don't want to see no girls shit. I don't care. I'd rather see like my buddies.
If I cared enough to go through my following and unfollow people, I would. But every time that I've tried to do that, that shit like tries to ban my fucking account.
Yeah,
And
it took me like 3 days to unfollow
I don't
all the girls.
understand. And I don't give a fuck that much to really care. I don't go on my Instagram or nothing like that. I just post and read my comments. That's it.
All right.
Or watch shorts. I ain't gonna lie. I do like watching shorts.
One last question.
Wow.
You don't have any more, right?
No, I mean I was gonna talk about the hurricane at the end, but that's it.
All right. So pretty much with the hurricane, it was pretty bad. Power went out. I wired up the generator, got it up to the house, and we kept everything good. Everything was on. Only thing
Fucking
we're-
handy mandy over here.
Yeah, I don't know. But I called my dad. He does like electric and AC and stuff like that. My stepdad, and so he knew. Told me exactly what to do, and I did it. And my brothers also helped me too. But yeah, it was actually pretty fun because like there was nothing to do. Like all you had to do was just hang out at the house and just. I had my little brother here, and I had Gigi here with me at the time, and we were just having fun. Everything was chill, like doing nothing. Um, it was a pain in the ass to get gas, and that was a pain. I literally I went to my buddy's house, drove there, and dropped this whole gas tank out of his truck, and tried to siphon gas out of it so I can get gas, and that didn't work. The water almost came up to the front of the house, from the pond in front of the house, so that was a little scary, but it didn't end up doing it. The wind was crazy though. Nothing. Luckily, nobody in my neighborhood, our neighborhood, houses, nothing was wrong. It was just a lot of flooding around the neighborhood and stuff. But other than that, we were chilling.
Yeah.
That's it.
I went to Georgia.
Everybody was so worried, but I was confident like we were gonna be all right. And yeah,
I wasn't worried about getting hurt. I was worried about not being able to work. Last time, like when the power went out in Georgia, like we had no cell service for like days. I couldn't even take a freaking shower because we had well water. But regardless, it was just fucking shitty. But I went home because I wanted to be able to cook food, be able to go to the gym still, get gas, and not worried about dumb shit, and still do whatever I need to do. And I needed to get my hunting shit ready because deer season's started. So
yeah. All right, last question. How is your mental health?
great. I want to
Great.
shoot myself every day.
That's not good.
That's a normal.
No, it's not normal.
I could stab myself. I want to shoot myself.
Okay, why do you say that though? Like why? Like what is your like? Cause everybody has their own issues, but like, what is your main issue that you need to that you know in the back of your mind you need to fix, or life's just not gonna get happy? Like when you're a kid again, like that kind of happy. Like what is one thing that you think you could fix?
Well, my fucking bank account.
Oh yeah,
that'd be something I could fix.
I will say for a guy, I don't know girls because I don't have a girl's mind. I would say for a guy, the more money they make, the more money they have in their account, they wake up a lot happier. I will say it makes them very happy.
I really don't want to kill myself. That was a joke. But I think the only thing that makes me happy right now is being able to wake up next to someone that I love and someone that cares about me, and knowing that she's doing something to want to better herself and not relying on me, because that gives me enough time to focus on my own shit, grind and hustle, and motivates myself more because I have someone that I feel like I need to provide for when we get older, other than my family, obviously.
Yeah, but like in this current thing, other than like what do you need to fix yourself to make yourself just better yourself daily? Like what is something you can fix that can better yourself every day?
I don't think there's anything that I can fix, but I think
Everybody
there's
has something they can fix.
but there's nothing that I think I need to fix. I think there's a lot of things that I could possibly do to better myself in a because I mean I have a fucking great mindset. My mindset's go 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 all day, but there's more that I can do, that I know I can do. I just need to sit and be more
Yeah, but
knowledgeable about something.
The go mindset's like great until you like to an extent because like you have to end up like just, like take like an off day. Like you just gotta take an off day. It helps like your mental, helps your body. Like you just like very.
But I set
off
goals.
day. Yeah,
I
but you
set
still
goals
get
for
the same
myself.
goals.
And if I
It's
can't,
not like you gotta wake up and go to work every day. It's like you can.
that's how I see it. I don't see it as I can chill. I fucking wake up, I work every day. If I don't make a certain amount of money or a percentage of something, like I'm not doing good. That day is a bad day. And I have to reflect on that, because if I don't keep making, if there's 5 good days, there's always room for 1 or 2 bad days. But I have to make up for that. So I work every day so I can make that happen. I don't have time to sit on my ass all day, because
Yeah, you do.
me sitting on my ass is doing what?
That's not doing anything for you,
Absolutely
but
nothing
you do
for
have
me.
time to do it.
I wanna build a house. I wanna buy land. I wanna have a future. Like I'm I'm not about to sit on my ass all day. That's one thing that I can't do, and that's not how I was raised. I have to go, 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 go.
Yeah, that's the last question. I would say my mental health right now is like drained. I would say better to sum it up would just be drained. Um, Especially with all this stuff going with like, no, not even not her, like not even just because I broke up with her. I would just say drained, because like I try to, I want to in my head I want to try and make as much money as possible. I want to, make the people around me very happy and help as many times as I can with anything, but my body is just like not wanting to do that, and I just sometimes I just want to have a break, and I just want to break from everything. Um, I don't I don't want to just like leave everything I do every day just and do something different, but I have to figure out how to make myself happier, and that's the hard part. The hard part is figuring out how to make myself happy again, because even during my relationship with her, I even told her like I'm not happy. Like maybe the reason we were arguing just now, I would go up to her after and be like, maybe the reason we're arguing is because of me. Maybe I'm just not happy, and I'm just lashing out and taking it out on you and talking to you with disrespect and doing that because I'm just not happy. I'm not in a good mood. I haven't been in a good mood all the week. Like this is all my fault. Like I would do that, and you know we'd be good afterwards. But yeah, I wouldn't say I'm happy at all. Right, I haven't been happy for a while, but it'll get better, and I'll find something, a new hobby, or find something to do, and I hope I can find that very fast, and I pray for that, and I actually do pray. I might sound like an asshole and do all that shit online, but I pray and I try. I pray for people around me sometimes, and I like try to. I'm trying to build a better relationship with God at least so I know like something's in my favor. If I don't have anybody, something's in my favor. But yeah, I've been cleaning a lot more. I'm trying to, keep everything around me more clean, like be in a better mindset. And that just like I'm good one day, and the next day I'm just like so drained and down, like mentally and physically. I just want to just like lay down all day and just stay in bed, not eat. Like sometimes I go a whole day without even eating. That's weird. Like I go to the gym, I work out and do everything. But that's our next goal. Especially it's coming up like week. It's gonna just try to better myself, make myself happy, and do that. But nobody knows how to do it, so we'll figure it out. But love y'all, and we'll come up with a new episode soon. It's coming out weekly. We're gonna try to get guests on, so stay tuned.